Okay, here's the quick walkabout. It's been raining the past few days, which is nice because we need the rain. Well, my ferns are doing good. And this right here, this is cucamelon, this vine. It's like a weed, it keeps coming back. Let's see if I can find one. There's gotta be cucamelons. Those coleus came back from seed. Well, I'll find one over here. There's more cucamelon over there. Look at this Hoya. That thing's getting heavy. I got climbed all the way up the post. That thing's taking off. Still haven't gotten flowers out of this one. This one's been blooming all summer. Isn't that beautiful? This one's a beast too. Actually, it's starting to climb into my... Let go. My staghorn. And I threw some wildflowers in here. And then they got my pincer, what do you call this? My insect plant. It's doing pretty good. Now this was a bust. Didn't get enough moisture, dried out. And then the armadillos destroyed it. Look at this pothos. I mean, it's only beginning of August. The thing's gonna get massive because they grow exponentially once they get to this size. The thing's gonna hit the ground and take off. And then I had all my plants over here last summer, and you can see all this stuff, coleus and all these plants popping up. And then look, there's pothos right there and some right over there and hidden in there. There's more of these plants coming up. Let's see. And I found out these olives are ornamental. I got to find where you can get real olives because I do want to have some olive trees. Oh, well, this might be a little longer than I thought. So, I'm trying to force my my oak logs, shiitake logs. Oh, that's heavy. I'm gonna try and get those to see if I can't get them to pin out. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's just the wax. Okay. Anyways, all these pots right here all came up from seed. I didn't even plant that. Those look really good. Doing good. Not bad. A few zinnias popping. This wild lettuce right here. Look at this coleus, really unusual. Along with this one. That's why I like coleus, because they come back in different flavors. Like this one. Look at it. Look at that. Look how big that is. There's another massive one. Anyways, this is amaranth right here. This stuff right here is the natives, throughout North South America used to eat the crud out of that. The little tiny black seeds, that's what they'd eat. No, I just threw seed in here. I save the seed every year. So all I gotta do is sprinkle it. Those are popping. And the canna, which is always kind of a messy plant. I like canna. Oh, and I remember I brought this home. I don't think you've seen this. I brought home prickly pear cactus. It was a massive, as big as a van, sitting in front of a auto parts store up in Swansea. So I brought those home. That's an orange tree. That's an orange tree. So I'll run over here real quick. So if I can get a tractor, then I can start moving a lot more dirt and I can start terraforming this land a lot faster. All these are elderberry, mullein, but all this needs to go in the ground. These mullein right here, if they were in the ground, they'd be massive. So I'm just keeping them alive. And actually, this will toughen them up, believe it or not. Look how far my compost has dropped. It started right here. So what I think I'm going to do is try and keep the open holes in it and keep putting compost in these. And then what I'll do, instead of taking the whole thing apart, I think I'll cut a hole in this and just pull material out from there and keep the whole process moving down like an assembly line. I really like this fern. but I've kept it in a pot this whole time. I got to find a home for it, and I don't know if it can handle frost or freezing. I've always put it in the house. This is turmeric. I like turmeric. It's really cool looking. I ordered these off Etsy. These are American. Man, that thing's getting big. American persimmons. Oh, these are some cool cactus I got from somebody. They had this huge, like, group of it, and they just gave me a couple starts. I'm super excited about that. Look how big my pawpaw seedlings are getting. Looking good, huh? I learned some lessons on how to do pawpaws. I'm going to do it differently next year, and I'll still get a whole bunch of seeds. Peach tree. And then these right here, I got to put these in the ground. These are spineless blackberries. So, this flower bed right here, I'm about ready to plant it for the winter. I'll start doing some winter planting. I collected a whole bunch of lettuce seed. I want to see if I can get lettuce started. All these pawpaws failed. I should have let them germinate first. Oh, this is ginger. So I got some ginger too. These are goji berries. Oh yeah, you can see them right there. Those are goji berries. There's a little red one, little goji berry. My friend David gave me those. I'm traveling with him tomorrow. We're gonna go do some stuff tomorrow. Look at this pineapple. I think it rooted. Yep, it rooted. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. And I don't know what kind of pepper this is, but it came up from seed. And this right here is, I believe, passion fruit. And this is some kind of, geez, I don't know what that is. It's some kind of melon. I don't know how it got in there. And my American persimmons are getting nice and big. Look at that. So I don't have as many as I started with. A bunch of them got aborted, but you can see up here, there'll still be plenty. I'll probably be sick of them towards the end of the season. Yeah, we lost some. I think they just, maybe the drought, but they all started dropping over a period of time, and I think the tree self-thins itself. This right here are seedlings of mimosa. That's a cool tree. That's a big mimosa right there. I'll get you a better picture. It's got these big seed pods. So, oh, here's more ginger I put in the ground. And then these are a different kind. Well, they're supposed to be, but they got spines. I don't know what. Oh, I know what those are. These are called mock orange, I believe. They make a great hedge and barrier. Look at these pawpaws. Nice and big. Now those I bought as seedlings. They were 1 year old. And then here's some more of that mulberry. What else we got going on? Oh, I threw some squash in here. I can't remember the name. So there's a few things in here. I'm just kind of, but I'm going to start getting this whole bed ready to plant for the winter. See if I can't do better this winter than I did in the spring. Here's the tomatoes that I got. Like, I ended up with like, how many was it? Almost 30 cups of tomato sauce from just these 4 plants. So now what I'm doing is just keeping them alive, and then I'll harvest the seeds off of those. Harvest seeds from those for next year. Look at this. Look at this banana. Or not banana, but bamboo. It's escaping. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm afraid to let that thing out in the wild. So that's it over here. And I got more bamboo over here in pots. I might end up putting it in the ground. I just, if I ever died or something, somebody's going to have to keep up with it, or I'll just take over my yard. Romeo, come on. Romeo. All right. Come on. Same thing. I just scattered seed in here because I was like, well, I got to put something down. And you get red ones. You get the green ones. Look, coleus, 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 coleus. Just all kinds of, look at this coleus. That's kind of unusual. Here's more. This is the beauty of coleus. So I'll collect all the seed heads. I just throw them in a cardboard box, and next year, and I've been collecting the crud out of my zinnias because they have so much variety. You know, different kinds. Pink, purple. Anyway, some of these are getting big already. They're going to start sending those big feather dusters up. I mean, look at this zinnia. It's pretty cool. Look at this, a big pom-pom zinnia. Look at that coleus is coming up in here. Look at that purple one. There's a bunch of them right there. Every once in a while you get one that's just outstanding. So the blueberries, I got to figure out, I think I'm going to plant them over there. So my little Zen garden's doing pretty good. This is a lime. Some of my cactus. Fig tree, that's going in the ground as soon as I can. What else? Oh, there we go. Everything's doing good. These are all jalapenos and cayenne peppers. Like these zinnias, they get big purple pom-poms and pink. And then my Sumatra orange trees, these are doing really good. I mean, look at boom, 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 boom. This one's, I'm gonna be eating them hopefully here by the end of September. All right, that's about it. One more thing. Oh, my habanero pepper plant. I only grew one because I thought my friend was gonna grow them, so I didn't grow them this year. Well, his died, so I'm the only one of the habanero. Look at this coleus popped out of nowhere. Unusual leaves. That's just a regular house plant. They get pretty big. Anyways, place is doing well. All right, fuck yourself.